In today's video, I am teaching you how to make this vegan, whole food, plant-based sushi. Yes, you can have sushi that is this healthy, super good for you, high in vitamins and nutrients and protein because of some really good seasoned tofu. I'm going to show you how to make this. Let's play. Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm Corinne, and I'm not only the proud drummer for the thrash metal band Nitemare Hippie Children, I'm also a foodie who loves to play in the kitchen making whole food, plant-based, mostly plant-based recipes. I'm here to help you out, lose weight, feel great, but more importantly, get your blood work in check and have you just have more positive, good energy in general. So, like shown, we are doing vegan, whole food, plant-based sushi. Here we go. What do we need? We need nori sheets, aka seafood. I get these at Walmart. You can also get them on Amazon. It is a full sheet of seaweed. Very, very thin, very healthy for you. It's two-sided. One side is more flat and shiny, and one side has ridges. Flat side down. Ingredients are sticky rice, a bowl of water, cucumber, carrot, seasoned crispy tofu, and fresh spinach, along with a special sauce, which we'll talk about here in just a few minutes. So I'm going to show you how to do this. When I first started, I ordered a sushi making kit, which included bamboo sheets. Bamboo rolling sheets, you roll up your sushi. It kind of teaches you how, but anyways, I'm going to show you how to do it with the bamboo sheet, and I'm also going to show you how I do it without the bamboo sheet. So if you're first starting, you're like, Corinne, I really want to do this, but I don't know how to roll sushi. That's what I'm here for. I'm going to help you out. So the first thing that is very important to do when dealing with sticky rice is, that's why I have a bowl of water. You have to wet your hands because the rice is so sticky, it will stick to your hands. And so you're going to grab a handful of your sticky rice and you're going to spread it all over the nori sheet. You don't want to smoosh it. You just want to kind of try to evenly spread it out as carefully as possible. I have in a different video, which I will link below, about how I make my rice. And the only difference in what is sticky rice is, well, it's sticky, so I need more water because I need more rice. I put about a I don't know why I said it that way, about a tablespoon of rice vinegar and about a tablespoon of sugar. I use organic cane sugar. I get it from Aldi. Put it in the rice while it's cooling, stir it up, and let it cool, and now you have sticky rice. I put my sticky rice on here. I leave about a ½ an inch on the bottom here, as you can see, and I leave about an inch here on top, because when we fold it up and roll it into itself, you'll see in a second. So we have the sticky rice on here. I'm going to rinse my fingers off. I always keep paper towels nearby to do this. So my little fancy sauce here, I have a magic bullet. I made my little fancy sauce with raw cashews, unroasted, unsalted raw cashews. I get them on Amazon. I'll have a link below. Raw cashews soaked in warm water for about a ½ an hour and blended up with water. Whether you have a little magic bullet or a NutriBullet or even a high-speed blender, put your cashews in there, top it off with water, blend it up to consistency, and it turns into a cream, which is what this is. So to my cashew cream, all I added was some sriracha and some of my favorite low-sodium soy sauce. It gives it a little bit of flavor. It kind of makes it like a spicy mayo without having to use the mayo, because we want to keep this completely vegan, whole food, plant-based. So my fancy sauce that I did it in my magic bullet. I'm going to spread a little bit, a thin layer on here. Technically, this part is optional, but trust me, it just adds to the flavor of this, which is already delicious as is with all the veggies, but this is really good. So I'm putting this aside. Now I'm also going to be adding cucumber, or as I like to say, cucumba. So I just kind of chopped up my cucumba in big old thick matchstick pieces. I'm putting 2 of them on there. I have an end right here, and that's too long. So, hiya! That's how we do that, to make the cucumba fit on the whole thing. I'm also adding carrot ribbons, because They just add to the flavor and texture. A couple of them. Now, how I got my carrot ribbons, I have a big Mama Jamma carrot here. Wash your carrots, peel your carrots, and then take your peeler and just... Now you have a carrot ribbon. That's all I'm putting on here, so I wanted to show you how I do that. Then I'm also adding some fresh chopped spinach for the extra greens, the vitamins, the proteins, because spinach for the win. And then my tofu, I pressed my tofu, got all the water out, seasoned it with my favorite Slap Ya Mama seasoning. I talked about it in a different recipe, but if you don't know, I'll link it below. Slap Yo Mama. Seriously, it makes everything taste so good. Makes you want to slap Yo Mama. That's what I used on my sushi. I put it in the air fryer, the sushi, once I cut it up into these size pieces, for 400 degrees for about 12 to 15 minutes. And then I let them cool, and here they are. I cut them up. So I want the extra protein, and it's really good for you. So there, now we have our sushi roll ready to go. The end here that we left with no water, no nothing on it. Dip your fingers in the water, give it a little tap, wet it, a little tap, taparoo. Because when we fold this over to itself, that's going to act like a glue. It's going to stick to itself. So I forgot to do it on the bamboo sheet. That'll be next. Here's how I roll my sushi. Carefully bring over the nori sheet, and you're tucking all the ingredients in at the same time. Roll it up, keep it as tight as possible. Roll it over that fold, kind of give it a gentle squeeze. You want to try to keep it as uniform as possible. And now we have a sushi roll. The seam side that I just did, seam side down. I'm gonna let that sit there just for a minute while I do the other one. So now it's going to kind of bond to itself. Got some extra spinach here. Now I'm going to show you how I do it with the bamboo. So there's a thicker bamboo sheet, and then there's a thinner one. And you're going to see that I put it in a Ziploc bag. A little hack that I learned a long time ago for easy rolling and easy cleanup. Because I learned in between each little bamboo and the ingredients and whatever you're using gets stuck in there. It's a bitch to clean. This makes for easy cleanup. So when you're done with this, you can take the bamboo out, wash your Ziploc bag, reuse it like I do, or throw it away, whatever you want to do. So now I'm going to show you how I roll it with the bamboo. I'm going to build it the exact same way. Shiny side down. Hands in the water because the rice is very sticky. Take your rice. Kind of spread it as evenly as possible all over the nori sheet. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just get it to the edges. Just do a thin layer. And again, you don't want to push too hard. You don't want to kind of smoosh it. Getting my hands wet again. Just kind of adding. It doesn't have to be perfect. Getting it to the outside here. Leaving that gap. Oop, water. Leaving that gap on top. A little bit right there. A little bit right there. All right. Rinse, dry, sauce, spread. All right, now I'm going to start with the spinach this time because it's a little bit easier. So, layer of fresh spinach, cucumber. I'm going to put some extra on there. Oh, yep. And you know it, we're taking it on the board. Excuse me, sushi roll. We need to do a hiya! And then we're going to kind of add it to that. I'm taking some tofus. I'm going to put a little bit extra on this one because yum. My carrot ribbons. This is so good. If you have to let me know in the comments if you're a fan of sushi. If you are going to try this, I want to know how it turns out for you. So please let me know in the comments. All right. And now we have that on there. So now we just need to wet the ends here. A little tap, tap, taparoo. All right. Now using the bamboo sheet, I'm going to do the exact same thing. Bring it over, and I'm going to kind of, I'm holding it in place, not squeezing the out of it, just kind of. Now as I'm rolling, I'm going to pull the bamboo sheet So it rolls and folds up to itself, and there we have a sushi roll. Oh, it's kind of lopsided. So to fix that, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to squeeze it and make it the same thing, just kind of as uniform as possible. This is, okay. Yay! Okay. We did it. Putting this aside. All right, and now I'm going to show you how to cut the sushi roll. It's so easy. The most important thing is to make sure you have a sharp knife. Invest in a sharp knife or a knife sharpener, because seriously, it makes this so much easier. And because the rice is sticky, it's going to stick to the knife. What's the solution to that? Get the blade wet every time. Just a little bit. Don't cut yourself. All you need to do is get the blade wet. Eyeball it kind of in the middle. Hold. Kind of saw as applying pressure. There you go. Now, there's 2 ways we can do this. I'm going to show you how I do it. Both ways. Put it next to each other. Hold. There we go. Now we have sushi. The other way, you don't have to roll it up to do 2 at a time. Oh, wet the blade again. Very important. Dry. See, and it just kind of slices like butter. The end pieces with everything sticking out, those are kind of my favorite because there's like all the extra veggies in there. But let me finish cutting this piece. All right, you guys. And I have a plate. So, with our veggie sushi, plant-based ingredients, full of nutrients, full of protein. Look at that. I can't wait for you to try this. You'll have to let me know if you try it. Now, how to eat this? You can just pick it up and stick it in your pie hole, but my favorite thing to do, low sodium soy sauce. A little bit goes a long way. This is just for the umami, for the flavor of it. You can use your fingers to eat the sushis, or if you want to be a little bit more fancy like I do, I buy my own chopsticks. So, there you go. Dip, and you put this whole mofo in your mouth. There you have it, you guys. Whole food, plant-based sushi, vegan, full of all the vitamins, nutrients, and proteins in there for you. Super easy, super healthy. Let me know if you try it. Please like and subscribe to my channel. It will help me out because I want to keep helping you out. Eat clean, live loud, live your best life. I'll see you in the next video. Death by stereo. That was so good!